Hey guys, what is up? And Shadowlance back with the next episode in Theory of Everything. Today I'm going to be talking about a brand new topic. It's not related to any topic I've already gone over before. I mean, there's some things I may have said before, but this is a brand new topic. Today we're going to be talking about anything can be programmed using logic. I really heavily believe that any project, any problem, any issue can be solved or completed with logic alone. Logic comes in a lot of different forms. Boolean logic, which just can be proven true or false. Anything that can be true or false, proven one or the other, is a Boolean. And then there's deductive, inductive, all those kinds of reasoning, all those kinds of logical reasoning that you can use. And there's a lot of other kinds, but those are like the three that everyone seems to know about. So use those. And then, so if the problem is logical, it can be programmed. Programming is the art of using logic to do a task. And a task is solving problems. Solving problems is just a type of task. There's lots of tasks you can do. Going to take your dog out for a walk is a type of task. Solving problems is just another type of task, whether it's in school or just problem solving. Like, let's say you gotta go clean your house and you have no idea how you're supposed to do that. Well, that's a problem you gotta solve. I heavily believe anything can be solved with logic. For example, calculators use a sequence of logic to solve numerical problems. Now, problems don't have to be numerical. They can be writing problems or a reading prompt. Anything can be solved with logic. Another example, computers use applications that are designed to create. One way or another, certain types of applications are designed to create things. Whether it's media, like Sony Vegas, or whether it's some other type of program to create media, applications can be used to create. And that's another kind of task. And that can be solved with logic. Tasks are completed with logic. It may not necessarily need to be solved, it may not be a problem to be solved, but it's another task that can be solved with logic. Now, obviously, logic won't be the only way to solve things. Sometimes you can just memorize things and solve it that way, and then you can just put it on paper. Sometimes it's just, if it's a one-word answer, that's all you can do is memorize something. But logic can also be used to derive things. That's a very important thing to remember. You can use logic in school. And like I said before, there's lots of different kinds, and it varies by the class and the type of problem that you'll be doing. Logic is based almost entirely upon prior knowledge of facts. Not or facts, of facts. And that's a very important thing to remember. You use known facts and variables, or anything that can be defined in terms of programming, if you want to talk about variables. So let's say you define like an integer in some program. If you define something, that's defining a fact. Think of it like that. So any known fact or variable can be used to draw conclusions. And that's basically all you have to do. You can have a very minimal amount, but you can derive everything from just a little bit. For example, in school, the Pythagorean theorem can be used to solve hundreds of different kinds of problems. You could theoretically derive the entire sine, cosine, tangent, all that stuff that you learn in trig and math class from just looking at a triangle. That's how mathematicians come up with new formulas. They use logic. They don't necessarily need to work on problem solving, although that's obviously a small part of it. But logic is used to derive all formulas. Logic is used to drive programs. Logic is used to drive your everyday lives. If you didn't have logic, you wouldn't be able to draw conclusions, and learning things would be a lot harder, because everyone has their own kind of learning style. Logic is a very, very important part of that. So that's just a little talk I wanted to give about logic. I know it's a little bit shorter than some of my other commentaries, but I do hope you guys enjoyed it. It's a pretty basic concept. If you have any questions about it, definitely let me know, because I love answering questions. PMs, please rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching this episode in Theory of Everything, and I will see you guys in the next one. Shadowlance out.